You're right. You had to go home when you left. You're right. Eating your rice. Jody was home when you left. Jody was home when you left. Eating your rice and beans. You're right. Eating them collard greens. You're right. Sound off. 1, 2. Sound off. 3, 4. Break. 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 Break it on down now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? This is Ronald Haynie. All them glares in the background, that's just the lights in the crib. Anyway, hey, somebody, what's going on, Billy? Yep, what's going on, John? I'm shouting everybody out because this is a different kind of live stream right now. Because I am going to read from my novel, Duppy, you reap what you sow. So let me sit on down. The reason why I got my coat on is because I wanted to read to y'all up on the roof. You know what I'm saying? And yep, this is behind me. This is the cover of the book. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, and this is backwards anyway, but the name of my novel, Duppy, You Reap What You Sow, a novel by Ronald Haynie. And the deal is I'm retrying to get used to what up at Detroit is in the building. I am trying to get used to public reads because to God be all the glory. You know, the novel is going to be in the book expo at Jacob Javits this spring. So, and here's the novel right here. Okay. You can get in. Let me get that in right there. If you can see, Duppy, you reap what you sow. A novel by Ronald Haynie. So Duppy, of course, is a Jamaican term for ghost, and you know, this novel is about a young man who was haunted by his grandfather because he used to beat him for crack money, at the time when crack first hit the streets in the 1980s, and the story takes place in Harlem. So now, this particular live stream that I have right here, those of y'all that's tagged in it, all right, Billy, you like that? All right, this is a little more intimate live stream. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying, one of my peoples is watching out of Detroit. You know, God willing, tomorrow when I do my Trap Hop Tuesdays and more, I'll be interviewing a young man by the name of Apple Castellano. Who is Apple Castellano? Well, his grandmother, you know what I'm saying, is he was one third of the world's most famous female recording group, the Supremes. And Florence Ballard's grandson, her oldest grandchild out of them all, will be with me tomorrow talking about trap music, because you know he's a trap artist and real hot beats. Anyway, that's tomorrow. Florence Ballard's grandson, Apple Castellano, amongst other guests with me, Ronald Haynie. But tonight, everybody, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to read to you from my novel, Duppy. All of you that are tuning in, thank you very much for tuning in. But I need to know from you, see, because my novel, truth be told, I am billing myself as the Ralph Ellison of hip-hop, and or with this one, the Brown Stephen King. Hardy, but it's true. Because my novel does target elderly abuse, supernatural folklore, and intercultural racism. So now, you know, I do want you to buy the book. I tried to tag everyone who gave me an Amazon review. So far, there's been 17 Amazon reviews, all 4s and 5s. I thank you all very much who've bought the book so far, who've written reviews. So now, Billy, your Florence Ballard was your girlfriend. Well, man, listen, tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, Apple, Apple already told you the deal about your grandmama, how much love she got in New York City, you know what I mean? And you know, New York always got love for Detroit because we got kinship in Detroit. Shout out to Derek, shout out to Eric, shout out to Tony, shout out my girl Kimberly, Velma, everybody, and the D, you know what I mean? But anyway, back to tonight's live stream. Duppy, You Reap What You Sow, a novel by Ronald Haynie, is on Amazon. And you can also get it off Create Space. So now, this, again, the book I have in hand. So those of you who are tuning in, because this is a little more intimate live stream, because I'm going to do an actual read for you from the novel right here. I have to get used to them. Again, to God be all the glory. If you are interested in the Jacob Javits Book Expo this year, it is from Wednesday, May the 30th through Sunday, June the 3rd. And my novel, Duppy, look for that skull. There's no skull like this. And I'm not being facetious, but my main man, Demetrius Bullock, drew the cover for me. He's my high school mate, best friend. Well, he was a little younger than me in high school, but that's another story. Anyway, let's get right to it. So let's see. So my original science teachers tuning in. Hey, Rich. And let's see, who else is here? Billy's here, and my schoolmate, Paula. What's good, Paula? How you doing, my homegirl from high school? Pretty Brooklyn girl at that. Yeah, Paula Gamble is on the building. And so I need to know from one of you, and hey, Sister Jean Hanley, okay? And that reminds me, Miss Laverne Harris Anderson, if you get an opportunity to see this video, thank you very much for having me perform for you for your 70th birthday party, the I Have a Dream speech over the weekend. It looks like it was well received, and I thank you so much for hiring me to do the speech for your lovely party. You heard that speech for the first time when you were 15 years old, and now God bless you at the age of 70. So anyway, here we go. So now all y'all that's looking at me, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all tuning in and watching. Can somebody, okay, here's the novel. I'm turning the book itself. Actually, let me show you a little something right here. So for example, this is some of the quotes from the novel. I thank you all for who quoted and the novel is dedicated to quite a few people here. And anyway, official tissue. So, Duppy, you reap what you sow, a novel by Ronald Haynie. Remember, if you come into the Book Expo in Jacob Javits this year, I'll be out there. I wasn't able to afford no tables this year, maybe next year. But anyway, the book came out 2015. Did you know my mom's passed in 2016? So my year was thrown off, but I'm back swinging hard. Support young authors. 50 is the new 30. So I'm 29 right now. Anyway, here's chapter 1. And I'm just showing you chapter 1 because I got a big old forward and acknowledgments and everything. So ironically, chapter 1 begins on page 17. That's how many thank yous and ISBN numbers and blah, blah, blah. So the book is from the page of 17, right? You see right here all the way to, and there's my picture on the back, W What You Sow by Ronald Haynie. And the book runs from page 17 to the end is on page 533. So somebody out there, whoops. Hell nah. You're supposed to look at me, do the read of my bachelor. Anyway, so those of you all that are looking and out there watching, can somebody please give me a number? Just type it in. Any number between 17 and 533. Any numbers. That's 17, 18, 19, 20, 202, 100 and something, 200 and something, 300 and something, 400. Yes, I did do that with this book. Give me a number, somebody that's tuning in, please, from 17, the number 17, 18, 19, whatever, from the number 17 up until 533, because that's where I will read from right now. I see Billy says 27. Yeah, Bill, you want to hear from page 27? That's the first person to drop a number. So I will be reading tonight. I'm titling this night Monologue Monday, because I'll be doing the read every Monday. If it's not from my work, I'll have somebody on that's reading from their work, or they'll be doing their own monologue. And yes, my show Friday Night Mike with Ron is coming back in some heavy negotiations to make that happen. So my boy, Billy D. Cooper, says he wants to hear from page 20 from Duppy, You Reap What You Sow. Now here I am going on about 50 is the new 30 and everything. Ah, man, this is the part where, hey, Carol, how you doing? Ohio's always in the building. Okay, so officially, everybody, I am going to read from my novel right now, Duppy, You Reap What You Sow, from page 27. Okay, page 27 says, let me go over here in the light. Talk about 50 is the new 30. Hell nah. Anyway, okay. Well, all right, let me chill right here. I'm sorry, y'all. And the reason why I got my coat on is because I was going to read to y'all on the roof. I'm sorry for that glare. I got some glaring neon type joints in my crib. My fault. Okay. I promise not to do a public read like this. But anyway, and it shouldn't be like this next Monday. But anyway, this is from, boys and girls, this is from page 27 in my novel, Duppy, You Reap What You Sow, a novel by Ronald Haynie. Page 27 says, I'm trying to get unglared for y'all. Sorry. Page 27 says, Dwayne, oh man, oops. 50 is a new 30. Ho, ho. Here we go. Duppy. All right. From page 27, thank you, Billy D. Cooper. Page 27 says, Dwayne turned off the television and plopped into his chair, fanned the flies, and took a long swallow of orange juice. His grandfather entered the room and held on to the unbalanced table. Our refrigerator broke? Asked Dwayne. No. Why? Because the juice is hot. Well, if you would have got up when I called you, it wouldn't be hot. Dwayne hissed, eating a forkful of eggs, then grimacing at the cold taste. Dag, Pappy, why you let the food get cold like this, man? I can't eat this. Al gave his grandson a dirty look and exclaimed, Huh? What you mean? You should have got up the first time when I called. Baby Al, I called you a few times. I banged on the door. Pappy, who you know in this world eat cold eggs? Dwayne took a bite of the cool, hardened sausage. Pappy, this is nasty. You losing your touch. Dwayne's comment hurt his grandfather's feelings. Al took his order cooking graciously, and he thought he had done well fixing breakfast for the umpteenth time. Look, if it's that nasty, then don't eat it, Al snapped. Dwayne stared at his cold plate of food. But, Pappy, I'm going to be hungry. I can't graduate on an empty stomach. Give me a plate, baby Al. Al took the plate of food into the kitchen, huffing and puffing, placing it on the counter. Then he searched for the small tinfoil pan he used to heat food. Dwayne walked into the kitchen grinning. All I want is hot food. How would you like eating cold eggs and sausage? Yuck! And hard grits. Al struck a match to light the oven. Then he dumped the contents of the food into the pan. Then he placed his grandson's breakfast in the oven and shut the door. And Billy, that's from page 27, man. So thank you, Billy D. Cooper, for page number 27. That's very early in the book. That is out of chapter 1, okay? My novel, Duppy, You Reap What You Sow, is a 20-chapter book. Again, I want one more number. Thank you, Billy, for that. That's very early in the book. I want a nice, big, fat, juicy number. Can somebody give me a number, please? All these dings and all these phones and everything, and I'm up here 50 is the new 30. Can somebody? Hey, Miss Moore. Mwah. Mwah. Got the brass up here watching. You know what I'm saying? Can somebody give me a number between 17 and 533, please? I already read from page number 27. I want a nice, big, fat, juicy number. Can somebody give it up instead of just watching wrong? Ha, ha, ha. Somebody, anybody, somebody scream a number. Any number, any of you. What's up, Derek? Shout out West Side of Detroit is in the building. Miss Moore is watching. Yes, the Miss Moore. I'm going to leave her anonymous for right now, but I tell you what, I'm going to be a Lehman. I'm going to be a Lehman to hear her sing. And I'm loving her voice for as long as I can remember. And it's a blessing for her to be here tonight. All right, Billy D. Cooper. So now, when you wanted to hear the early flavor, I appreciate that, brother. You don't want to hear some late flavor in the book. The novel is 534 pages, my brother. 534 pages this novel is. So I read from 27. Can somebody, hey, Miss Stewart, got your Motown. That group is something else, miss. Can somebody give me a number? Can somebody type in the comment, give me a number from 17 to 533, please. I just want to do one more read so I can get up out of here, do some more videos on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, check me out over there. Like me over there. Subscribe to me over there. It's popping over there too. Right now on this Facebook Live, though, I need somebody to read for me. No, I'm going to do the reading, but I need somebody to give me a number. 341. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you, Carol Sims. You know what? Ohio, I see you. I see you, my Ohioan. Thank you, Carol Sims. Carol Sims, thank you. I'm going to turn to page 341. 341. So, Billy, you had me read from page 27. 341 is way up in there. Let's see what's going on in 341. To God be all the glory. I want to thank you all for supporting me. Please support authors. I'm the Ralph Ellison of hip hop. Oh goodness. All right, page 341. All right, if you have any children looking at this video, please stop them from watching, because Duppy is a fiction novel, but it is an adult book. Okay? And there is profanity in this novel. So page 341, look like something is happening. So again, this novel targets supernatural folklore, intercultural racism, because there's such a thing exists, especially with people that look like me, with complexions like me. Intercultural racism and elderly abuse. So Carol Sims, page 341 says, well, let me go back just a little bit so I can bring you up into 341, because a lot is happening. Oh, okay. Page 341. Here we go. Booby. Oh, booby. Psst. Hey. Nicole whispered in Dwayne's ear hours later. He slept on heavily, snoring a little. She thought her insatiable desires would be curbed, and she giggled after Dwayne wouldn't budge. She gave him a huge kiss on the cheek and turned over on her side under the covers. She plotted to carnally seize. She planned to carnally seize more love at sunrise. The best time for some, the best time for many. Nicole drifted off to sleep while beads of sweat formed on Dwayne's forehead, awakening him. He removed the quilt halfway and lay with his eyes open. His eyelids rapidly gained weight, and he began to dream. Yeah, I'm gonna get your ass. I'm gonna get your ass. Word up. Word up. We gonna get you. We die. We all dead because of you. We dead because of you, man. We ain't gonna get you. We ain't gonna stop until you die. The familiar voice of the young man Dwayne heard in his sleep continued to taunt. Yeah, sleep on, punk. Yeah, sleep, uptown pussy. Yeah, you gonna get yours. Word to my living moms, you gonna get yours. You a sucker, always gonna be a sucker. You think you chilling now? Wait a few seconds. The known dreamy voice changed to low dog's growl. Everything went black with a deafening gunshot. Dwayne awakened again. Cold sweat. The sun was moving into visual existence, and the bird groups were already belting their tunes. Damn. What the fuck? He huffed. A brand new headache, 1,000,000 times worse than a migraine's intensity, arrived. Whew. Where the hell is this? Where the hell is this one coming from? The dog growling resumed with his head pounding, lobes churning, bringing him to tears. He staggered his way into the bathroom, activating the light. Damn, where that growling coming from? Yo, why my head hurting like this? He knocked some toiletries out of the medicine cabinet until he found a prescribed bottle of 800 milligram Motrin with one tablet. All right, Carl Sims. That was page 341. A little bit of page 340. And I was a little bit of page 340. And 341, like you asked, Carol, thank you very much for that number, page 341. So I read from page 27, and I read from page 340 and 341. All right, one more, and we're going to wrap this up. What up, Dale? Hey, Tanisha, and hey, Mr. Gerald Matten. Coconut Woman is calling now, and everywhere you can hear her shout, get your coconut water, 4 for 5. You can get it for the daughter, 4 for 5. That's a song. Anyway, my music teacher's watching. My science teacher's watching. All right, I try to put you all on blast. Anyway, one more number, and then that's it. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you, and I hope you like what you heard from Duppy. You reap what you sow. Again, Jacob Javits. Okay, thank you, man. Thank you, Billy. Okay, did you like, Billy, because you only wanted talking to me, did you like from page 341 as well as, you see the contrast in the book. Give me one more number and I'm going to go in for you and then we're going to wrap this up. I got my coat on like I'm going to go outside. I need to take this bad boy off. Let me take this off. You loved it, Carol? Thank you. Thank you. Because I was going to read to y'all up on the roof. But, man, anyway, bachelor state. Anyway, but, when I'm running around here like 50 is the new 30, man, listen. I don't know. Maybe I'll be at the age of 31. I'm going to have to wear some helpers. But where can you get the book? I got a link for you to purchase it, Cal, in the description box. Where it says Duppy, you reap what you sow. But I'll inbox you if you like and give you a direct link. You know what I mean, like that. Is there anyone else anybody that may be looking right now? If you could just give me a number, just a number. Any number between 17 and 533. Okay, cool, Carl. I'm glad. Check me out on Official Tissue, like they used to say. I swear I'm so young. I'm gonna stay young. All right. So anybody else? Come on, Billy. Come on, Carol. You both gave me some numbers, and I appreciate y'all for doing that. And again, what I'm saying, when I go live tomorrow, interview some peoples. Trap House Tuesday and more. But anyway, for tonight, Monologue Monday, I set it off out of my own novel. It's not a monologue. I'm just doing a read. So is there anyone else that's giving me one more number? One more. 415. Thank you, Carol. All right. 415. All right. Let's do it. All right. Yes, so, a lot of emotional people want. How about 470? All right, one quick I'm gonna do 415, and I'm gonna do 470. Wow, 415 is right here. Amazing. Okay, let's see what's happening on 415. 415 goes a little something like this. All right. Michelle rolled her eyes at Patrick while he picked up the phone. Hello? What, mommy? What one? Oh, you keep it today? Let me just fill my belly full of the jerk chicken. Mommy, where a chalkboard? Listen here, man. Me not bring the chicken come too far, no, man. Harlem not round the corner, Fat just in my belly. Gonna church today. Yeah, man. Me still alright. My grandmother says hello, said Patrick, covering the mouthpiece of the phone. Saved by my grandmother-in-law, because your boy not coming here. Mommy, hold the line, no? Me have another call, then I come. Yo, where you at, son? After listening to Dwayne's questionable location, Patrick covered the mouthpiece again. Shell, are we near Gates and Broadway? Michelle began humming one of her favorite hymns while scraping food from the pots into the plasticware, ignoring her husband's question. Your Gates and Broadway is near Jefferson, but not where we are, said Patrick. You must have taken the Williamsburg Bridge. I used to get lost over there too. It's 2 Jeffersons. Yo, if you see someone out there, tell them you need to go get to Jefferson and Stuyvesant. And we're on that block. We are Jefferson between Reed and Stuyvesant. On the other end of the line, on a functional payphone, Dwayne was chilled to the bone, spiritually and mentally because of the haunting, yet physically because of the frigid evening temperature. Yo, answer your phone, man, if I call again. You know I don't know shit about Brooklyn, man, but Pat, you the only one who can help me. Jefferson between Reed and Stuyvesant? That is page 415. And Billy says, thank you, Carol, for that 415. Here's a quick 470. And I hope everyone who tuned into this video, you know what I'm saying, like what you heard. Support urban authors. Yep, Ronald Haynie, Ralph Ellison, the hip hop. You already know what it is. And or for this novel, the Brown Stephen King. So anyway, page 470 says, on page 470, we go back a little bit to 469, right quick. Oh, okay, Billy, I got you. The day finally came for the inspection, and the store passed with a great score. The word was out that Mr. Livingston was calling a meeting at 8 a.m. the following morning with staff to congratulate everyone. Those able to attend would be paid overtime, and those unable to attend would have the word passed along via a survey of what they desired to eat all day long for free. Reward for pulling together at the time of need. And the morning after, while certain staff members embraced each other, Patrick, Carlton, and Grant explained their high ratings and what they intended to do to keep the standard. The happy vibe remained for the whole day, for the day, while business was at its usual pace, yet less pressured because the inspection was done until the next seasonal one for the summer. Patrick helped around the store with the staff as they tended to their duties, and he was interrupted by Grant while he was slicing meat for a customer. Listen here, sir. Listen here, sir. Someone passed the phone. Someone passed the phone, Grant said to Patrick. In the office, lady says her name, Eileen Montgomery. Me don't know Eileen Montgomery. Why you not take the message? Hold it on the desk. Okay, me no. Wait no. Eileen, you mean Arlene? Come, take this man. Take this. Me soon come back. Grant relieved Patrick behind the counter in the meats and poultry section, while Patrick hurried to his office to take the call. He unlocked the door, entering the medium-sized. You know what? I'm gonna cut it right here, and why is because I'm gonna have to do my read for y'all outside. Still 50 is the new 30. I don't care what y'all say. But anyway, look, here's the deal. I hope you all, those of you who tuned in, like the 3 separate reads that I did from my novel. Again, this is the book, Duppy, You Reap What You Sow, a novel by Ronald Haynie. It is available on Amazon. Those of you who've purchased the novel already, reviews. Thank you all who submitted them, the 17 that are there. And I appreciate that. Again, Ralph Ellison of hip hop, and or the Brown Stephen King. But other than that, tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do a live stream. You know what I'm saying. I'm gonna build this Trap House Tuesdays, Trap Hop Tuesdays, and more. You know what I'm saying. You know, there is, you know, tomorrow I'll be interviewing some trap music artists, hip hop artists, and perhaps even jazz. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in to this live stream on a Monologue Monday. But it's, you know, next week I'll do a read from something else. Last week was from my book of short stories that Carol, to answer your question, is it in a bookstore somewhere? There's an Amazon bookstore across from the Empire State Building that I went in one day, and the guy took the book and he felt it all over and did all kind of stuff. And when I told him I had 11 Amazon reviews, he said, "Oh, good luck." So I'm at 17. I'm gathering maybe 50, and I can get up in there. And I'm going to have to do some research on what is their criteria. Thank you. What's their criteria for getting into the bookstore. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to keep pushing my novel. I am scheduled to have a new book of short stories out in October this year. You know, hope God willing, this year. I intend to have a party for my birthday, and my birthday's in October. Yeah, 50 is the new 30, you know what I'm saying? But you saw it tonight on this live stream. Sometimes it ain't. Get some helpers and I'll be 30 again, 31 maybe. But other than that, yeah, Sisters Uptown Bookstore, you know, I'm gonna take a run by there. I'm very familiar with them. I used to live around there the longest in my life, actually. You know, and shout out to Sisters Uptown Bookstore on Amsterdam and 55th. That's Amsterdam between 155th Street and 156th Street. Look at my little sister looking at me. I finished the video already. And my boy Quest, you're going to talk to us tomorrow about trap music, man? You're going to talk to us about hip-hop tomorrow, man? You know what? Apple Castellano, Florence Ballard's grandson. And who is Florence Ballard? We'll find out tomorrow on Trap Hop Tuesdays and more. But other than that, on a Monologue Monday, this is Ronald Haynie, your soldier, thespian, rendezvous, activist, actor, author. Oh, wait, threw the book somewhere now, but author and orator. Alright. Yo, I tried to holler at you earlier, man. Your quest was good, man. I hollered at Shock earlier, and I tagged him in this, man. So look, again, thank you all for tuning into this live stream. And again, I'm Ronald Haynie. Thank you, Billy. Peace to you, man. Thank you for them numbers. Next week, I may be reading from one of my new short stories, upcoming short stories that's going to come out in October. And too bad for that. Let's go sit down somewhere before I talk about how I changed your diaper and named you. My sister's laughing at me. Why you ain't got this book? It's selling in Delaware. Right, Demetrius? Anyway. Anyway, that's my sister watching. Got love for her. When is the spitting pass? When is the spitting pass for that ass? That's what you want to know, Quest? You know what? Let's talk about tomorrow on Trap Hop Tuesdays and more. I'll tell you all about. I love you too, Tony. Oh, my little mucka. I had you in my hand like this. I did. Anyway, it's true. It's true. And people know. But you'll see. Anyway, too personal, Ron. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Left, right. You already know. Left, right. Check me out on YouTube. Your left, right. You already know what it is. Your left. Sound off. Come on. Sound off. Oh, yeah. Break. I said break it on down. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your Quest. Yo, do me a solid, Quest. Inbox me your math right after this video explodes.